Well, hello everybody. It's time for another talking vid. So, I have another movie to talk about. We're talking about one of my personal favorite romance movies. It's called Little Manhattan. So, let's get started with this. So, this movie is about a boy named Gabe, who's played by actor Josh Hutcherson. At this time, he was a little kid back then, and he really loves doing outdoor activities such as riding his scooter all around on the streets of Manhattan, doing rugby practice with his father, or even in playing basketball with his friends. But aside from all of those outdoor activities, there's one other thing that Gabe can never get enough of. This girl named Rosemary Telesco, who's played by a cute actor as Charlie Ray. Gabe and Rosemary have been friends since their elementary school days. They used to do all kinds of stuff together, but they hadn't seen each other in a while. That all changed when Gabe decides to try karate class. And lo and behold, guess who walks into the door? Rosemary. And they finally reunite together. And Gabe wants to have her as a partner, as he clearly doesn't have one. And so they decide to become partners, getting them to hang out more often and do karate practice together. But the best part is they get to hang out more. And Gabe finally decides to invite her to his apartment, so that they hang out there, talk about life, and do karate practice as usual. And Gabe knows that his family is going through divorce problems, and Gabe's father wants to find into a place of his own. So Gabe and Rosemary decide to do research and look at a few places as that could be his possible joint. One day, Gabe and Rosemary decided to go out for some fun. And Rosemary at some point has to do some shopping for a flower girl dress, as her parents are doing a wedding. So Rosemary gets to be the flower girl, and she has to find a dress for it. So Gabe joins her. It takes her a few hours to find one, but eventually she finds the perfect flower girl dress. And Gabe cannot take his eyes off her. Then they start hanging out more. One day it goes a little too far, as Gabe takes Rosemary on a scooter ride around Manhattan, but they end up out for a little too long. And Gabe gets in trouble for that and can't leave the house for 48 hours. Which maybe was a little bit of a mistake. And one night, Gabe gets a call from Rosemary asking if he would like to attend a concert with her and her parents. And Gabe immediately says yes. So he gets ready, freshens up, and puts on his best suit and tie. they have so much fun watching this band. And after the show, get immediately out of nowhere, gave Rosemary a kiss on the lips. It was already awkward for Gabe when he was holding Rosemary's hand at the concert, or lead or not, but giving her a kiss on the lips without warning, and Gabe definitely felt awkward after that. Then one night, their love toppled when Gabe called Rosemary on the phone to see if she wanted to hang out at some point. And Rosemary said she couldn't because after the wedding, and 2 days later, she'd be going to camp for 6 weeks. And Gabe got upset after that and said, "I hate you." Rosemary was taken aback for Gabe saying that, and she immediately said the same thing. Then they hung up. Immediately after hanging up, Gabe broke down in tears. Like his life was just ruined. He could not believe he just said that. He wishes that he could turn back time and just take those words back. So his life is just dead. He tries to turn for help from his dad, who knows how it feels when those words can come around. At one point, Gabe starts to see all these posters around with the name Rosemary on it, indicating an apology Gabe would give to her. And Gabe, besides, there's no time. He has got to fix this. So he runs down to Central Park to the venue where the after party is happening, as the wedding had ended, but the after party hasn't. So he runs down to the venue, and walks in and sees Rosemary nearby, sitting at a table, bored and lonely. Then eventually she looks to her side and spots Gabe nearby. So she decides to walk over and talk to him. And Gabe apologizes and confesses to her that he doesn't hate her, or he was just upset. Then he turns it around saying, "I love you." And Rosemary somehow is confused by those words and thinks she isn't ready to start finding love. So they decide to part ways and remain as friends. Finally, Rosemary offers a slow dance with Gabe, who agrees to it. And so they head to the dance floor and slow dance for a while. Then Gabe walks home, feeling better than he did before, and sees his mom and dad together again. And Gabe finally decides that his life is back together the way he wanted it. Alright, well, that is Little Manhattan. And if you clearly haven't seen the movie, go and watch the movie first before you actually watch this, because I gave you the spoilers. But if you have seen it, thanks for watching it.